7,
8,
9,
10.
Yizzo!
Yizzo!
Sorry. What's crack-a-lackin', girl?
I'm painting my apartment. It's finally happening. I'm very excited. And
What color?
It's this pinky mauve. It's a light mauve color. I was gonna go with this darker color. I went to somebody's house. I saw how just gorgeously painted it was, and it just completely changed the vibe. And I, in an impulsive Sagittarius way, was like, me too, and went and bought paint and painted my wall. And then it was the wrong color, so now I've been on the quest to find the right color. I went to aunts and uncles in Brooklyn, and I saw the green that they had with this mauve and their light wood, and I was like, that's it, and cream. And I was like, that's it, because I have a lot of plants in there, so I have lots of green. I have a little green chair now. So I found it. It's Benjamin Moore. And
Free advertising.
Fuck.
Keep
Benjamin Franklin. And I went and I gotta go. I done painted on my walls like you see in this backdrop. I think I'm gonna keep this for my back because I bought this paint. I have this paint, and I think I'm gonna keep this. I think that works. So finally, y'all, I'm gonna tend to that. I'm gonna go get some primer to cover up my little swathes. I'm making up words. Swatches.
Swatch.
The swatches that I made to test it out, and then I'm gonna do it. And I'm so excited. I love it. It's just like this is the kind of stuff that is inspiring me and helping me. So paint my room, guys. Feeling good about it. Letting the creative juices just spill on down.
Amazing. I am revisiting Game of Thrones with someone who's never seen it. And the joy that it's bringing me to see them so engaged, so excited, so like, oh my God, like when such and such's head got cut off, baby, they lost their minds. They watched a full episode and I woke up, or excuse me, a full season. I woke up like, is this still on? Are you crazy? Like
All night they stayed up.
Yeah, like in it. Watched a bunch of season 2 yesterday, in it, following along, wants to know, like geeky in the way that I am geeky, like wants to hear about the map of Westeros. And I'm like, I love it.
You showed them all the YouTube stuff and all that.
Oh, the YouTube we haven't gotten into yet. We're gonna get into that season 5 because New Rockstars didn't really start doing that until season 5. But that's just gonna blow their mind. And I'm just enjoying it. I just love it. I love geeky shit like this. There's also at NJPAC going to be a full orchestra doing the music of Batman.
Oh.
Can't wait. Cannot wait. Going. And wildly excited to listen to the music of Batman. And I hope that they sneak some of the Prince stuff in there. Because they specifically said Batman 1989. And I'm like, well, that was Prince's shit. So,
where is this playing? Where?
NJPAC.
Where's that at? Is that where you saw
New Jersey.
Oh, that's not where you saw the
no, that was at Madison Square Garden.
Oh. I love this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like when you were watching Game of Thrones, and I was like, but revisiting it where you would call me like Antoinette. Like
Game
all
of
excited.
Thrones bus is the best. Cherry pop.
The best. It's the best. That's really it. I don't have any other updates. That's my life right now. Having a good time doing it. We're going to get into voicemails. But I lost a voicemail. It is stressing me out. I can't find it. But we'll start with one. Monty, can you take this out while I figure out my life? Something happened. There were 4 voicemails there. Now there's only 2. And I don't get it. Like, what happened to the voicemails? You saw all of them, right? Like,
I don't know. I didn't touch nothing.
I give up. Sometimes you just gotta give up. All right, ready?
Hello, Antoinette.
Sorry. Turn this up. Okay.
Hello, Antoinette and Shanti. I'm calling to thank you guys. I recently took the jump, listened to my gut, and quit my job. Shanti, I feel like messages that you send to Antoinette, I hope you know they don't only go to Antoinette. They go to the other people out here who see themselves in Antoinette. And I'm definitely one of those people who's just high achieving, super like controlling, and just trying to do everything by the book and just, trying to do one thing, checking the boxes and all those things. But my mental health and my wellness was just not doing well, similarly to how Internet shared on Can't Afford Therapy. And yesterday I just emailed my manager yep, this is my last day because I just had such a rough day, crying on and off throughout the day and just feeling stressed and just feeling like my mind is supposed to be somewhere else. And luckily I'm privileged enough to where I can take this break for, however long to just really heal myself and pour into myself. And I got a therapy appointment today, and I just want to say thank you guys because I don't really have older women in my life, like a mom or aunt that I'm super close with. And you guys aren't that much older than me, but you guys have wisdom I don't have. And so, I just appreciate you guys for being that for me. So sending love from Atlanta. Thank you guys. Bye.
Atlanta. I love that. I love this moment. It's going to be scary. Keep us updated. But yeah, if you can afford to do it, then take that time to yourself. Open up a new possibility.
Yes, congratulations. Congrats. I was like, Shanti got these people out here quitting their jobs. Child. But that's good. That's good. Hold on. Okay. Where is this? Okay.
Where are we at?
Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Hey Shanti, hey Antoinette. It's your favorite queer, Yo-Yo, aka Yo-Yo's Plant. I'm listening to episode 321, Getting Your Guts, and I'm hearing y'all talk about am I queer, and yes, y'all are 100% clear, and that's okay. I think being
And
queer
that's okay.
Being queer puts you on a spectrum. Like you think about autism has a spectrum, and there's various types of people that may have autism, but it presents differently. I think it's the same way with being queer, but I want to say that Shanti wanting to see a woman naked to see the colors of her areolas is crazy and hilarious. Along with all the other things Shanti has been saying lately, I feel like, Shanti, you are freed up right now, and you are being 100% your authentic self. And you are just saying how you feel. And I hope that you keep that same energy, and it's inspiring me to just say what the fuck I want to say. So I'm just loving that for y'all. And Internet, I'm happy for whatever and whoever you're doing over there. You tried to not say that it was someone, but it's quite obvious that it is. And I'm very, 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 very happy for you. You don't have
Your
to tell us
shirt is
anything
the
else.
color of your face,
It's
dog.
for you. And so whatever this situation is, and that it lasts, and or does it, depends on what you want. But anyway, just dropping in to say it's okay to be a little queer. It's okay. It's okay. Even if you never explore that side again, it's totally fine to say I appreciate another person of the same sex and I don't want to have sex with them, or I do. Either one, totally cool. Love you guys. Talk to y'all soon. Peace.
Yo.
I'm queer. This is a queer
I'm
podcast.
I'm glad they said that I could be in it now. Because I be feeling tricky because I don't, it's tricky. People be gatekeeping. I'm definitely
Not
queer.
gatekeeping.
For real. I mean,
You ain't gay enough.
dated a whole beautiful woman who
You definitely are. You gotta keep that. You gotta maintain it.
You're queer, definitely. Cause
I do. I want to see
like
some
me.
nipples. You keep talking about. It ain't about you. of all. You gay for me. Keep trying to say I'm trying to be gay for you.
No, that's me wishing. I wish we could just make it work, girl. But for whatever reason, we don't like each other like that. Yeah.
Nah.
Shout out to Yo-Yo. Shout out to Yo-Yo. I love Yo-Yo. I had another voicemail. I can't find it. We just got one that called in. You want me to play it?
Tricky.
Tricky. Don't know what's going to happen here, guys and girls and non-binary kings and queens
Can't we
and
just
royalty.
be good with what we have, too? We have to have one more?
Well, somebody called. Why don't we just play it? Is that okay? We're only 10 minutes in. Damn. She ready to go already? Y'all, Shanti ready to
I have
go.
I have to go.
Hello, Shanti. Hello, Antoinette. My name is Paven.
That's the
I
same
have
group.
about 15 minutes left in episode 323, and you guys are exploring time and how white people control time, and how black people's relationship that we have with time. And I couldn't help but think about my ancestors, my grandparents, my parents' relationship with time, and mine now. I think about, for one, I think about it as a black mom. I think about how much time I had after my son was born before returning to work or returning to some effort of earning income or before, pulling from a savings account. And how white people, white moms, they typically have more time. We see it all the time. Linda's pregnant, she's having a baby, her last day is this. With black women, we go on maternity leave, and now I'm with my son, and he's 2, and I took him to story time just the other day, and we live in Atlanta, and this story time is at Thursday at 11 o'clock in the morning, and there are about 20 moms there, and there were 4 of us that were black and 1 of us that was Asian. Everybody else was a white mom or a white child, of course. There were white children with nannies that were Asian or Hispanic or Latinx. I think about black people cooking, and how often do we hear, oh, you don't know when it's done, or I don't know how long, I just leave it in there until it looks like this. That's black women in the kitchen, that's black men barbecuing or smoking meats. And lastly, I think about my grandfather's time. He worked at Avon, which is like similar to Mary Kay for those who aren't familiar, from around the 60s, 70s until he retired in about the 80s. And my grandfather is black. He had to work at the factory, the manufacturers, for 1 year as a janitor before he could be promoted to do anything else. He eventually became a forklift driver, but he told me at the time that colored people who were on a quota already, so he knew a guy who helped him get in, this influx of black people. And he said, we had to work as a janitor for 1 year, and I'm sure that was a minimum before we could be promoted. So the way that, time is manipulated is really not in our hands, and we should all just inspect it. Great episode. Bye-bye.
That's the same sis who just quit her job. That's the same phone number. Yep.
Talk about time and taking it the fuck back. Wow.
Yes, that's the same sis. Yep. I could tell by her voice.
And she has a baby?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I could weep. And that's a whole other time fucking having anyway. Wow. A lot of people resonated, and a lot of people on Patreon made some really great comments about time as well. Shout out to all our patrons who interact and respond to our episodes. It's really helpful. Even though we may not always respond, we do read them all, and they are important to us. So shout out to y'all, even if it's to say, just to give us compliments. We read it and we appreciate y'all.
Well, thank you all. Thank you all for those voicemails. Time. I was worried about that episode because I didn't know if I was gonna make sense.
Girl. You executed it.
Yeah, I've been sitting with that, especially since the week that I've had with work. And it's like, all right, maybe this is just a bad week, you know? Maybe it's a bad week, but I've been around someone who is in complete control of their time, and they don't work a 9 to 5. They're done with that. They finished that world, and they also don't work every day. They're not out here scrambling. They're just like, oh no, my shit is set up so that when I work, I get a lump sum of money and then I chill. They were like, I'm not working for more money. I'm working for more time. And it just resonated so much. And so I see myself juxtaposed with their lifestyle, and I'm just like, something ain't right. Help. So it's interesting, but it took them time to get there.
Yeah.
You know, time. That concept is wild. But anyway,
it's also, it's not a matter of your work is taking up all your. If you love the work, like you are impactful in your work. You are sharpening a knife in the work that you do.
I don't love it,
but you don't love it. But so that's the thing to like. Yeah. Examine. But some niggas work crazy hours, but they love the work that they're doing and the impact that they're making.
I'm at a place where I want more time.
Yeah,
I want more space. And that's something that we've known. So please, thank you for calling. If you would like to leave us a voicemail, please do. Call us at 215-948-2780. That's 215-948-2780. Hit us up on the hotline. And yeah, would you like to sing? Or do you have something to say?
I would just also invite everyone. We don't always do this on our Thursday episode, and it's not very good on our end. But we just want to invite all of the listeners to review, rate, subscribe, and share Around the Way Curls episodes within their community. Consider joining our Patreon, in which you get access to video content. We're doing a morning show. The sun is shining. The lighting is lighting. We look not as refreshed as in the evening either. So maybe it's
I tried.
Time of day. No, I'm only joking.
About this nude lip don't slap. It's not a, Anyway.
Oh, I think it looks great.
Oh, thanks.
I like the glass frames. I love the color on you. Anyway, consider joining our Patreon. www.patreon.com/Around the Way Curls. Thank you so very much, and we are going to take a break. After these messages, we'll be right back. Again,
you will. I love that voicemail.
That was great.
What a full circle. I'm glad I played that shit. Girl, we make a great time. You'll be the fuck out of here. Show raggedy self. All right, ready? You raggedy as fuck.
I gotta get my kid.
You told me 1 o'clock.
I know, but Jolie, that's what I thought she was gonna be here, but she had an event. I vended last night. She wanted to go to her event. It made more sense that she would spend the night at my mom's house, which means that she has to take the train in. This train, anyway.
All right, ready?
Mm-hmm.
And we're back. So y'all, by the time this episode comes out, it'll be the day after Valentine's Day.
Boo.
Girl. Do you have Valentine's Day plans, Shani?
No.
Yes, you do.
I might get a steak. I might hang out with Joe. I'm going to get my nails and my feet done for myself.
You're not going with Amanda?
I don't know if I'm going to do that. I don't know if I want to spend my money on that. It's expensive dinners, and all this doing what I want to do is I'm not making a lot of money. So.
Heard you. Okay.
Possibly.
So
but
you're
I do have a black dress ready in case I do. I don't have shoes. But I will.
Let me send you some money so you can go. Unless you want to spend the Valentine's Day with Joe.
We'll see. I'm gonna get. Anyway. Do you have Valentine's Day? Oh.
So Valentine's Day is a day for the lovers.
For the lovers, is everybody under that category?
Yeah, it's for the
Okay.
people who. Valentine's Day. Let me tell you how Valentine's Day. I took myself to a Anita Baker concert.
Mm-hmm.
I would go get a pedicure. I would go get a massage. I would do my thug fizzle.
Word.
Sometimes I would come back here, get in the tub, cry, whatever
Yeah.
I needed to do. But I was going to love up on myself. And sometimes loving yourself looks like weeping. Now, this year, I do have Valentine's Day plans for the first
Okay.
time in 8 years. That's all I'm going to
Shut
say.
the front door.
And I'm looking forward to it. But it feels a little it feels a little strange. I can't even lie. But for the purposes of this episode, Shanti,
Okay.
we finna talk about Valentine's Day because most times for Valentine's Day is sexy time.
Is it?
I mean, most people have sex during Valentine's Day. That's why there's so many Libras.
Oh.
We Valentine's Day babies.
I thought it was Scorpios.
It's Libras. Why would you change that?
Oh, I don't know, but I thought it
Is
would be a
it?
Scorpio.
I thought it was. Well, I could be wrong. Well, this
What
is New
is?
Year's.
Let's do the
Day.
math. February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November.
Yeah. Oh, so
It's
November.
9 months, so that's Scorpios.
All right. Scratch that. Scorpios.
Boo!
Oh,
Also
that makes
doing
so much sense because Scorpios are so nasty. All right. So we finna talk now. Our Shanti does not like to talk about sex, but we finna talk about sex because we ain't had
Oh, I
nothing else
thought
to talk.
I thought it was Esther Perel.
It is, and it's her cards, and it's the sex cards.
Oh God, what did I sign up for?
Well, you the one that said it. I said you got a topic. You said we could just do the Esther Perel. I said okay. So Shanti, I think this is a great segue for your. Let's plug it. Your
Girl, it ain't
Saving
happening.
All My Love for Shanti
And nobody wants
Valentine's
me.
Day event Sunday, February 18th at 7 p.m. Patreon only. If you would like to be a contestant, please send an email to aroundthewaycurls@gmail.com. If you know a friend that you think he would be perfect for Shanti.
That I've
Shanti,
messed
stop.
up my.
God damn it. Stop. All right. So I guess I'm picking the questions because you don't have the cards now.
Well, this isn't fair, is it? Because
I don't know what to tell you, girl. This is what
was-
you signed up for.
Well,
You ready?
Are you gonna pick? Are you gonna be
We'll
fair?
both answer. All right.
Oh gosh.
Are you ready? I'll never forget the time I was seduced by.
A lover. We were at that person's house. We had yet to engage in anything physical. And he put on Seconds of Pleasure by Van Hunt, which is a beautiful and very sexy song. And he pulled me in and he slow dragged with me, which is like,
The fact that you said slow drag.
what do
I
you
love
call it?
You grind? Did you grind? Like,
No,
what did y'all
we
do?
dance. We
Oh, you
like
just
old
danced. I
folks. Like he
love
pulled
that.
me in, hand on my hips, like my hand in his, and we danced to Seconds of Pleasure. And a command, and he's younger. He was younger than me too, but he had a command and a riz, and I said, "Oh, I like him." And
You busted wide open for him, did
I don't know
you?
if we did that night.
I
We were
love
tipsy
that.
too. There was alcohol, like a whiskey man. I would describe him as like a whiskey man that had the riz.
That's exciting.
What about you?
What was the question? A time. I'll never forget the time I was seduced by. Seduced by. I will never forget. It's similar to you. We did not have sex. See, this is telling you something.
Y'all listen up.
It was a slow burn, baby. We did not have sex, but I was doing the dishes and I felt like arms around me, and that's my big thing. I love a kiss on the back of my neck. I love when somebody comes up behind me.
Go ahead.
And
I'm gonna do that next time we're together, Antoinette.
Oh, do it.
Okay.
And that's a queer, and that's fine. So kiss me and then turn me around, we're kissing, and then like picked me up, and I was on the counter, and we were just like making out. Wasn't touching my breast, wasn't touching my genitals, none of that. Just making out. Like, I just want to make out with you. And like pause and talk and laugh, because it was like the first time we had done that, and it was like, whoa, this is a different energy that I don't know. Hello, energy.
Hello. There it
is. So y'all, it's not seduction. All this stuff before the sex happens is so important, child.
I had read a meme. That's where I get all my intellectual, spiritual, emotional information from memes that said a way to heal a woman is to... Oh, fuck. A way to heal a woman is to engage in... What is it? It's basically to... affection without the expectation of sex, like that kind of like arousing foreplay without trying to. It's gonna heal all us young girls.
All the young girls fast, and us. Baby fat girls.
Yeah, all these fat baby girls doing stuff just to be
doing it.
All
right. Next question. A fantasy of mine I'm conflicted about.
I hate this.
Say it. Say it.
I would like to have more than one partner at one time. When I see that on porn, I love it. And I love that as women with two men. I would also do a man and two women too, but like me and a woman are locked in more than the man is. Like it's less about his pleasure, but like anyway. But like I gotta be freed up, because that is terrifying. But it feels like such. But two men. That feels like I am the fucking joint. You hear me?
You know what's funny is I think that is a very common fantasy, because that's mine as well. Where it's like I just want to be the center of attention, but also not. What's interesting with two men, it gives me center of attention.
Yeah. Because I don't want to see them kissing each other. No homophobia.
Yeah, no homophobia. But that's not, that wouldn't turn me on necessarily. But I would like to be a little performative. And I got to be into the woman. But if I'm like, and it stops at kissing at breast, touching, grinding. I'm not going to do any oral sex with a woman.
There's a lot of queer relationships where the partner doesn't do it. Exactly. So you could be in a full blown. Anyway, yes.
It just wasn't. My partner wasn't aligned with that.
There it is.
That wasn't going to work.
The fuck you think this is? I know that's right.
Shut up. But I would love for to do that and then have him maybe. I
want to be like 50
behind me
too. I want to be a grown ass woman too.
Ooh,
I want to like
kissing her while he's behind me, enjoying that view.
Yeah, talking you through stuff.
Ooh, you good at this game, girl. All right, a lie I've told about my sex life.
Girl, I'm not sharing this. I lied for a reason. Pick another card.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I'd be damned if I lied about it, then I'm going to come on here and tell the truth to all these fucking strangers. You already know what it is, but I'd be damned. I didn't lie. I just withheld it. I just didn't share it.
Which is a lie. All right, whatever. Let me see. My latest crush is...
unreciprocated.
Stop. No, I hate him. Oh my God.
Nobody wants me.
Do not say. First of all, it's gonna be a
First of
lot
all,
of
that
people
ain't even
texting
me.
you. They're
That
gonna
ain't
be
even.
texting you like, Shanti, you okay?
No, yeah. If y'all know me well enough, that ain't even who I am. I be damned. Not the kid. Who's your latest crush?
My latest crush wants me.
That was unnecessary. That wasn't
I'm just trying to
like
say
a bow.
something.
Like that wasn't.
What do you want me to say? I'm not coming for you.
All
I
right.
just now want to talk about it. My latest crush is an
Well, why the
amazing
fuck you
human
picked that
being.
card, girl? Go
I
ahead.
don't know. I made a mistake. I wanted to get you going. All right. One thing I do to make sex more interesting.
Ooh.
Ooh. We could never. This is the corniest, horrible decisions episode ever.
I put flower petals the night before. I take my rose quartz and I chant to it and put it under my pillow.
Well, I really like eye contact initially, and then I whisper, "I love you," and then it comes.
I wear my baby fat underwear that I have from Lucky Charm, and I actually wear pretty underwear.
Child.
Whack.
Monty, don't take none of them laughs out. Monty be taking our laughs out. Monty, you gotta keep them cackles in there. I can't breathe. All right, go ahead.
What do I do to make sex more interesting? I don't know. I think
Come on, it's dead space.
I think it depends. I think it depends on the partner as well.
Give us an example.
I think after having sex with a person more than once, you kind of get an idea of what turns them on more. So I like, even though I'm poor at talking, I like to see what turns them on, and then I will encourage them in that way through talk, through sex talk, through saying stuff during the act.
What you say, girl?
I'm not.
Well, what you say?
I don't know. It depends on what it is. I think spontaneity is it too. Like not being scared to follow that impulse, which I'm learning how to do, because I think you are invited to be so performative about things, or set the tone, or what I'm gonna wear, how I'm gonna smell. But I think there's something about like, wanting something and saying it to that person, wherever, however, also just kind of like allows for, what was the question? Allows for it to be different. I can't remember.
More interesting.
Allows it to be more interesting. Just like, don't stick to a script. Don't have it planned out. Just doing and saying what you want when it comes up. Whether you in the car, whether you at a grocery store, whatever.
I think for me, I think I've said this before, that there's like, in order to learn my person, I'll encourage them to tell me what they like. And I realize a lot of men don't. They'll say like, I like head. And it's like, okay, well, what kind of head do you want? Do you want a deep throat? Do you want both? Do you want, like, does this feel good?
Let me try it out. Let me see.
But that's the thing. And like during, like, tell me. And so I will not continue until they tell me what they want. There's something about it, because I don't know that men are always asked what they want. It's like assumed, like, well, of course this feels good because you're a man and it's easy to please you. But it's like, nah, I want to know exactly what you want, how you like it in this moment. And it can change, but like, tell me. And I'm not moving until you tell me. Say it out loud.
Oh.
Yeah, and it's like, it's nice to see him like struggle with it a little bit, and it's like, you could trust me. Does this, and then you can help. Like, does this feel good? And they can be like, oh yeah, or try this, or So it's very cute. It's cute to see him work through that. A text I fantasize about receiving?
I don't know. Again, something very direct and unexpected. Like, I'm coming home get you, or I don't know where you at. Some that's just kind of like, oh, I think for me in this moment, to want to be explicitly desired, like there is something about the direct, explicit, like, yo, you on my mind. This is what I want to do. Let's go. And just when I love you, or I'm thinking about you, or I miss you, all of those, also just like the really sweet things. I love those. Or after you done had the act, the replay, or like, yo, I really liked it when, or like, damn, I can't stop thinking about, is also like, oh,
Damn.
yeah.
No, same. I think it's like I love being in a room and a room full of people, and that my person and I are in the same room, and then like I get a text about what we finna do later, or what they want, or come here real quick, come meet me over here real quick, and it's like, ooh,
Yeah.
okay,
Okay.
okay, come here.
Okay.
Love it, love it. A text you fantasize about sending. Girl, what are you fiddling with?
I'm sorry. I'm nervous, so I gotta like I gotta do I have ADHD.
It's so
I mean, similar. Ain't no different. Same energy.
What you gonna say? Rhythm up.
That I want to send?
Yeah, what you gonna say in the text?
I don't know.
Teach us
girl.
your Riz, because your Riz work.
I
Y'all,
don't have I can't.
if you're a patron, y'all will remember at the end of an episode, Shanti was helping me write a text. I'm gonna say this. I sent the text. It worked. Shanti got the Riz.
No, maybe not though. I don't know.
You do.
Evidently I don't.
Stop, Shanti.
I don't know what I would say, but something along those lines of being direct. I think just sending images too are nice, unsolicited images.
What kind of images you sending?
So I'm not a direct photo girl, like full light thing. I like to play with light.
Okay.
So like candlelight for some reason. So that lighting, and so it goes in and out.
Are you showing?
Yeah.
What are you showing?
All types, girl. Do my body.
But are you showing the full body? Face is in the picture.
No, my face is never in the picture because
Good job.
I'm a media personality, so you can't catch me slipping.
Amen. I was about to say, you tripping?
But parts. The parts are.
The parts are.
Parts are.
Okay.
I know it's really risky, but like the filming of the act together, and maybe both, you can't see either of your heads. Again, it's all about lighting. You know
That's
what I mean?
What you think until you do it. I'm telling you, until you do it,
I
watch
actually
back,
have
like,
done
ew.
it. I have
so you
done
look
it
pretty
before.
having sex? It must be nice.
No, but it's the lighting. It's
Girl,
the lighting.
I think the lights off.
And the playback of that is fun. Playback of that is fun.
I love
Can
that
be.
you like how you look when you have sex, because I was horrified. I was like, this can't be what I look like. This is not right. This isn't it. No. It's very
It was a
upsetting.
snippet.
Your sex life was never the same after. It's a time that I can recall you telling me, but I'm not gonna say it.
Oh no. My
It
sex
was
life.
back in the day, and you were on top.
Yeah,
Do you
no,
remember?
that was
That's
that.
it. I knew it.
No, but that was sensational, right? Like that was
Sensational.
I never had a sensation like that since. You know, like I don't know if anybody has had a moment in their life where it's like, yo, I'll never forget that time. And I'm not talking about the experience. I'm talking about the actual sensation, your actual climax. That was. I'm 37 years. How old am I?
37.
Or 38. How old am I?
You're 37.
I'm 37 years old, and to this day,
But that was because you were on top, and he was
It was just the person, and it wasn't necessarily for me. Again, it's not about sensation to me. Like, that was epic, but I don't know if that was the best sexual experience that I've ever had. You know what I mean? In terms of like the energy exchange that was being had between us. I think, and this is recently, and I'm looking for this now, right? And I said this on the podcast, when I went to ATL and I was on that dance floor, and that person that I was dancing with grabbed my neck. Since then, this is recently, so that is what I'm looking for, and that is the bar now.
That's the energy.
And it's not, again, it's not about, there is something about dominance, but there's something about desire and like direct
It's
desire.
assertive without.
Yeah.
I can be assertive without being aggressive.
That just made me be like, oh my God, I want more of this type of energy. So shout out to that person, wherever you are. Where are you? It's a shame.
For me, I don't know.
Oh.
I think it would. It.
Really?
I think I'm on the brink of that. Honestly, I think
hope so.
I am. It will never be the same after being with somebody that I feel safe with, like really safe and really honored by and cared for and secure.
Yeah, girl,
It's not even just safe. It's security. It's like I know
Yeah.
exactly where I stand, where you stand, and there's nothing. There's no ambiguity,
And you
that's
could just get
that
lost
unlocks
in that.
something different in me. Yeah.
I saw the sun, the moon. Y'all about to go to outer space. Y'all could, if you were in a place that was a possibility, but
Look at
who
you
knows?
trying to-
Nobody knows, you know?
Nobody knows
So
what's
we
going
just-
on over here.
Maybe. We
knows?
neither deny nor confirm.
What is the most cringe-worthy sexual memory you have? I have so many.
It was a time in Paris where I engaged in an act that I did not want to do. That was the closest to like violation that
The mic.
that I've ever experienced, and I wish that did not happen. And it's both cringe and tender
Yeah.
to this day.
Yeah. My cringe. There's so many. You know, half my cringe-worthy stories. There's somebody out here in Brooklyn. I have no idea if I had sex with him or not, and not because I forgot. I was completely sober. I just didn't feel a thing, and I think.
But he was doing it. He was writhing and acting like it was
But
a
I
thing.
think that it was just a rubbing. I don't know. But I'll see him and he'll speak, and I'm like, wow, I would avoid me, but he doesn't. And he was also wound up being married and lying about it. So
Oh,
tricky. The first time I masturbated. ...
listen, I was a young humper, okay?
This topic is the best for you. That a
I
young
was
humper.
no, I really was. I was a sexual child, okay?
Oh.
So I don't remember. All my life I've been humping.
Oh my God.
And I think it's good. I actually think it's good because it's led me to understand my body in a way, you know? I can't remember. I remember humping and it feeling good, but the first time I was like, oh, this shit could lead to this was probably 11.
That was just with yourself, no vibrator. Wow.
No, I haven't. You were the.
Oh,
I'm
11.
thinking of-
Right. Sorry.
Yeah. No. My mom white,
Wow.
but she ain't that white.
Yeah, the first time, I didn't masturbate
What?
for obvious reasons. I wasn't touching myself for obvious reasons, but I think as an adult, shout out to my college roommate Gabby, who was like, "You gotta get a vibrator," and I
You
was
didn't
like,
start masturbating until college.
"Till after college." It was the year that I graduated from college. Her and I had linked up because we were like, we need to remain friends, and went
Gabby.
talking in the city. And she was telling me about something she experienced. I was like, wow. And she was like, wait, you don't have a vibrator? And I was like, no. And she was like, okay, we're getting you one. Got like a cheap one at the sex store by 34th Street. And I went home and was like, okay. And I remember the first time I was like, okay, I don't understand. I need to stop. And it was a shame because I was sexually active, but like nobody had really addressed
Made you orgasm.
My clitoris. Nobody had made me orgasm. We know that well in my 30s. So, yeah, I remember exploring with that and that was essential in me getting into my body. Like that changed my life. Gabby changed my life because, yeah, I was doing yoga, I was doing dancing, but I was still so disconnected from my own pleasure. I didn't even know what that was. Sex to me was like the time when I'm supposed to show and prove, and that was it. And so, yeah, that changed, that opened the literal floodgates.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, just a couple more. When it comes to initiating sex, I prefer.
And I prefer my partner to do it, which is deeply connected to my own fear stuff that I can't wait to get out of. And again, it has to do with the nature of the relationship that I'm in and my partner as well. Like if I'm with a scary partner, I'll tend to be scary, but maybe I should be putting on my partner to open that up for me. Anyway, mostly the partner, but I want to stop being like that because it stops the spontaneity and the honesty and the tension as well. Because it really fucks it up, you know? And it puts too much onus on another person and their own desire to be desired in a way.
It cuts off your desire.
It does. So I really want to find somebody that helps me not helps me, but find somebody that I can do that with.
I think I tended to be very for the taking. At times, like when the relationship felt rocky, or I wasn't clear about how the person felt. When I'm clear about how the person feels or the energy, I definitely enjoy initiating in like just different ways. Like there was a point where I was like, have you done any mirror work? And they were like, what are you talking about? And this mirror work is something that I had been talking to them for a minute. Like, do you get in the mirror? Do you lotion yourself in the mirror? Like, this is something that I do to see myself. And he was like, nah. And I said, come on, let me see something real quick. And like started doing mirror work. And then obviously like I'm rubbing him down and start rubbing something else. And then like we didn't even have sex. We stayed right there in the mirror and like had a time. But that's the type of thing that I'm like, I'm very out of nowhere. I might just get up and start doing stuff. And that's because I feel like it. But like you said, I think it requires an understanding of the permission has to be there. You have to know that the person desires you in that way. Like everything has to be super clear, I feel like, in order to unlock that in me at least.
Lucky people, lucky men or women, Joe, at this point.
The weirdest place I've had sex.
That's where I get corny. I don't know. I don't have weird places.
Okay, we'll pass that right on up. No problem. And then, okay, just two more. Oh, you don't want to say that. You said you were not going to say your most embarrassing sexual mishap, right?
No, I don't have any.
Okay. Well then,
Esther came up with these?
yeah. Girl, these is cards for like a dinner party. You can really get things going. You're like, oh. I get bored during sex when.
I betray myself and I'm doing it when I'm not really, not fully aroused, not fully revved up. I'm preoccupied with something else. I'm withholding something from my partner that needs to be said, that I'm trying to, it's always when I betray myself is when I completely can be disconnected.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For me, it's when like we're doing, my partner is kind of just hitting all of the areas that they think they should hit, and instead of like being responsive to me and exploring and like having fun with it and being freed up, when it's just like, okay, I know this works, let me do this, and it just feels robotic. It's like, I'm good, love. Last question, girl. I feel most erotic when.
I'm desired when the person, I know I'm an object of desire, and it lights me up to like put on baby fat panties. You know, to like, yeah, show up to enjoy my body, to appreciate my body in a way.
Can you do that by yourself? Can you feel erotic by yourself?
For sure. But again, I love the reciprocity that happens when there's somebody else, or the igniting of it. It's a reminder, because it's all me experiencing myself. You know what I mean? Like, oh yeah, I am sexy, so I am very much like. It's not for that person, but it's just a reminder. You know, somebody like, oh, you know, you cute. It's like, oh, I am cute. I'm for real.
I wonder though if you access that erotic when you're solo dolo.
I've been looking
Like,
at myself, enjoying what I see.
Okay.
I may not be, you know, it may not be sexual, but there's there's adoration.
Honor.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. You?
I think when I'm high. Sorry.
Oh.
I think I'm just freed up in a different kind of way. And that's whether I'm by myself or partnered.
I love that for you.
It's just like, oh, I think that's when I can just put all the day's stuff out of my head and just really sink into my body. Mm-hmm. And then I even can see myself a little differently. Maybe it's warped. Maybe when I look in the mirror, I'm like, oh, that look different now.
That ass is fat as hell.
Baby fat. But yeah, it's like I wish that it wasn't. I guess I have a little shame, not shame, but
no shame.
It feels a little strange to say that I not that I need it, but it definitely helps me unlock something, unlock a different level of erotic. And again, it's not necessarily always sexual. Often it is, but not always. It's like an appreciation and honoring. Like I'm beholding of myself and like even moving through space differently. Probably just look clumsy to y'all. I think I'm blind though, girl. I'm probably looking like a doofus. In my head, I'm gliding. I'm Nefertiti. Because you didn't see me high. His old goofy ass. And I'm like, regal.
High as fuck. You look like that photo of you at Afro Punk.
I just saw her. Like, I'm not regal right now. I'm not desirable.
Girl, your eyes ain't open, girl. No, that's what's up. Well, I hope you... What?
Huh?
I hope to everybody, I hope all of us are in practice of... whatever. I ain't got nothing to say.
You're always in relation.
I fucking tried it. I really was just off the door. I could.
I really want you to do an affirmation. You haven't done one all year.
I hope I know.
You gonna do one?
I really am trying to pull something out.
Come on, you got it. You got it.
I hope y'all are feeling yourselves like a young Beyonce and Nicki Minaj in your prime. I hope you are noticing the parts of your body that respond. I hope you are allowing the parts of yourself to move forward and I don't have
No, you got it. It's good.
and grow, whether it be an erection or a text of yearning and assertion. I hope
Insertion.
Insertion. Because it starts with an emotion first and the body responds. So
Amen.
whether it's moving forward or allowing something to come in,
Ooh, or come out.
but don't get cummed in unless you want a baby, because we don't need more Scorpios. Shout out to all of y'all, you're loved. But yeah, let's practice safe sex and let's practice spontaneity. Do not perform. Don't do it. While out a little bit on Valentine's Day. Ask for what you want. Get what you want. And don't fuck the script. All right? Don't get pregnant out there, y'all. Amen. Ashe.
Unless you're trying to get pregnant.
Unless you want to get pregnant. Even if you want to get pregnant, I vote against it.
You're terrible.
I'm just kidding. I'm just joking.
Thank you for that.
Shout out to y'all lovers out there.
We're all lovers. We're all in
Shout out
relationship
to
with
all of
ourselves.
us. We're all related. Get freaky with yourselves.
Amen. All right.
Oh God. Also, fuck Valentine's Day. All right, y'all.
Peace to the
That's
God.
why nobody wants to date me, because the girl, I can't put my finger on what she wants, what she believes. It's too scary. It is scary over here. I get it. It must be hard to be with me.
No, it's
Golly.
not. Don't ever say that. Don't ever say that.
You got to be a real one, cause it's tricky.
Yeah, you gotta be real because you gotta show up ready. Fuck out of here.
Do
It
you?
ain't hard to be with. It's not hard to be with you. You are easy to
be
love
ready.
in every way.
That's what my mom. Of course they're gonna love you. What's love got to do with it?
Oh God, that's another episode. Peace to the guys, Sheila.
No.
Bye.
Oh, 58 seconds, 58 minutes. All right, now I'm gonna send this right now to Monty, because I don't want to disappoint him. I don't. I'm
We
tired
are
of disappointing
disappointing
him.
him. Are you tired of disappointing him?
That's one man I don't want to disappoint, Monty.
Monty be disappointed. He'd be like,
Oh,
ladies,
God.
just so
Not
you know,
again.
this is said with a lot of love, but
Y'all fuck it up.
you're doing great work, but I think it's time for
You
like,
tighten
damn.
the fuck up.
That's why I was like, yo, all that you were like shh in the background, like Monty gonna kill us.
What? Shh,
I hit the mic twice, moving my chair. I need to put a carpet down for when I record.
We need a fucking studio, and these niggas ain't giving us a studio. Then what you want us to do? We're doing the best that we can.
Now, are we though?
Yes,
No,
we
there's
did. We
things
woke
we
up
could
at
do
9
better.
a.m.
I woke up at 6 to get the fuck over here because I wasn't done. I still
Well-
gotta work, and I couldn't even engage in what I wanted to be doing
It's
yesterday.
recording. You're not doing a good job.